Hey guys, I am just doing my weekly update for this week. It's Halloween today. That's crazy how fast this year is going. And that's probably one of the biggest things that's coming up for people. It's like we started this year with goals and hopes and dreams to kind of get things done or go in a certain direction, and the years disappeared. And a lot of people are finding I paused, I feel like I can't do what I wanted to do. So there's a real push back in being able to feel like I'm achieving something to just like now getting through, like just getting it done. So in a lot of people's energy, it's almost like there's a shift that, you know, we need it to be the end of the year. Like it's almost like a happy new year start now. So there's a divide. Some people are kind of starting the new year now and just going, right, reset, let's go. And then a lot of people are just hanging on for dear life and then hoping to just get through and you know, make it to the end of the year. So that's a real different vibe or different shift in the energy. So if you're drowning, and feeling like you're just floating on the floor, you're hoping that you're going to get pushed by the waves back in to the shore, that's familiar for a lot of people. So, take some time. I think there's a real necessary space to slow down because it is so quick, and even trying to find dates for people, between now and the end of the year, people are like, there's nothing left. I've got no weekends left. And so even if we're booked, we have to sneak time in. We have to sneak a pause in. We have to sneak a moment in. So even if that's like the little reset, the bath, the longer shower, a 5 minute longer shower, the rollover, read your book for 5 minutes before you get out, try to get outside, for some sun, or bringing things in while we're doing things. So it's, listening to something that you really want to listen to while you're driving somewhere. So it's like combining a job or something that we have to do with something that's actually really quite supportive, or something that brings it into us, that makes us feel like, we're getting something, we're relaxing, or it's good for us. So it's really the resetting, trying to nurture ourselves, because it's crazy out there. Lots of people this week particularly have come in with two different things. One is like their loved ones or people that they really care about are going through a lot. And that is really hard to deal with, because it's not, necessarily ours to get through, but we're trying to get, support people that are going through a lot of things. And there's lots of hospitals, lots of illnesses, lots of big, big things happening for people. So it's remembering that as you're a supporter, you have to support yourself being the supporter. And so by all means, find the balance in that, and remember that there's more than one people that can support people. So sometimes it doesn't always have to be you. It can be a combination. And so you can even ask for help in supporting people. And that's a really important thing to, to sit in. The other part is, and I did a workshop, and this workshop is available if anyone wants to go through it and get some insights, but it's not people not letting themselves be supported. That's so difficult when you have someone that you love, that you see them going down this path that's crazy for you, that you really have, some kind of anxiety or stress about them doing that, but yet you can't intervene. Like you can't fix someone. They have to go through their own journey in their own story. And it's really being able to work out how far we cross that line in how we support people. So that's been a really big thing to help people have peace with choosing what they give, rather than getting lost in feeling like they're not doing enough. That's a really big balance that we've been working on for a lot of people. So that's the big kind of, pattern for this week. I think for us, even though it's crazy and even though it's busy and even though so much is coming up, and it's like the real bottleneck into the end of the year, it's try to slow something down for you, whether it be your breathing, whether it be, a little bit longer for something. Try and slow your thought down, something. Even, if you could, TV is such a distraction from us being present to ourselves. So even if maybe, you turn on some music and just lie down and listen to some music and things like that, try and get something different in, because something different feels like something new, and we're supporting ourselves in a different way. So hang in there, a lot is going on. I think that the more that we, have these kind of little updates and we support each other and we learn about things, the better that we can be. So, come back to you. It's a really beautiful way to get through the rest of this year. So big hugs and love to all, especially if you're going through a hard time. If you need any insight or, a little bit more help, reach out. I'm absolutely available. I've got lots of resources that can kind of help get you through things as well. So, big hugs and happy Halloween. And I will see you all next week.